Hey everyone, this is Vil. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how these stores are driving hundreds of thousands of visits using Pinterest. Very few stores seem to be using Pinterest. Everyone is crazy about Facebook advertising and all that, but Pinterest is one of the best ways to drive traffic to your store, and I'll show you exactly how these stores are doing it step by step. By the way, I do have a free Pinterest course on my website where I dive deep into all of this. So let's just jump straight into it and let me show you a few really interesting numbers. So the first example right here, as you can see, in the past 3 months we have 163,000 visits, and if we look, 80% of those visits came from social, and if we look the source of the social, all of it pretty much is Pinterest. So this store is not using anything else, as you can see, and they're driving pretty much vast majority of their traffic. As you can see, the other traffic is just direct, and you got a little bit of other paid search. But vast majority of this 160,000 visits per month, which is quite a bit, it's all just from Pinterest. And you might think, Vil, maybe this is a really big store, maybe they have been doing this for years, maybe it's a big brand, they know what they're doing and all of that, they have a big team. That is not the case. Let me show you some more examples. So another example here, and this is a great example because as you can see, you got 94,000 visits a month, but they just started, as you see, in December. So in December, they had less than 5,000 visits. And then they had 28,000 visits in January, and in February, they had 63,000 visits. So as you can see, they just started 3 months ago from nothing, and they have grown quite a lot. And again, if we look, 89% is from social, so pretty much all of it social, other is just direct. And then if we look at the source of social, it's all Pinterest. So they just started using Pinterest and they are driving 100,000 visits already. Well, this is even in the past 2 months basically. And again, just to show you one more example how great this can really be. This store, as you can see here, they started a bit more than 3 months ago. They started, 4 months ago? And 4 months ago, they had 5,000 visits. Then they had 46,000 visits. Then 73,000 visits. And now 180,000 visits just in the last month. As you can see, that growth is really good growth. And if we go to see exactly where the traffic is coming from, as you can see, 300,000 visits past 3 months, and all of this traffic, 83% of this traffic, or sorry, 86% of this traffic is from social. And again, if we scroll down, you will see that social, it's all just Pinterest. So they just started 4 months ago and they took their store pretty much from nothing to 180,000 visits just from Pinterest. And as you saw, this is just the start. They're still growing and increasing their numbers. So you might say, yes, this all looks amazing and all of that, but how exactly do I do this for my store? Let me show you exactly how you do that. And by the way, if you will find this video useful, make sure to press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and put on those notifications so you see more videos like this coming in. Actually, if you want me to maybe create a dummy store and just use Pinterest and grow it with Pinterest, if you're interested in something like that, leave a comment down below and I might make a series of those videos. First of all, really quick, there are a couple different ways how you can drive traffic using Pinterest. So you have your paid traffic, Pinterest advertising, same as, let's say, Facebook advertising. And then you have your automated content, which is basically organic content, organic traffic using content automation, which is something that still works really well with Pinterest, which doesn't really work with Facebook anymore. First of all, let's compare it with Facebook because I know all of you love Facebook advertising and all of that. I don't know why, but everyone's just crazy about Facebook and they only see Facebook and that's it. And that's what everyone is just talking about. So first of all, because of that, I guess, everyone is on Facebook and obviously on Pinterest. There are very few companies really that I see on Pinterest. It's kind of almost seems like they're keeping it a secret. So of course there is a lot less competition on Pinterest. There are very few companies that are doing Pinterest really well. It almost seems like no one is talking about it because they want to keep it a secret. So in some niches, there is almost no competition at all. It's absolutely insane. When it comes to advertising, you won't see any competition. There are still going to be ads because big companies such as Walmart or Bed Bath & Beyond, they just run ads on pretty much any niche. So you will still see those ads in specific niches, but it doesn't mean that there are any actual competition of a specific niche store that's a direct competitor to you. And even for organic traffic, I have found some smaller niches that don't even have competition. It might not be insane amounts of traffic, but there still are niches that don't have competition in this time and age, which is absolutely mind-blowing, thinking how many people actually are using Pinterest. So of course, because of that, Pinterest ads are a lot cheaper than Facebook, so you can get much higher return on your investment. And one thing to keep in mind is it's not just cheaper traffic, but the quality of the cheaper traffic is actually much better. And one thing that indicates that really well is that 40% of Pinterest users make $100,000 a month. So they have a lot more money to spend, and they actually spend much more money compared to any other social media platform. And those people who come to Pinterest, they are usually already coming with an intent to buy something. That's why they are on Pinterest to begin with. So you have people with already an intent to purchase goods, and on top of that, they have a lot of money to spend. So it's really a perfect place where you want to be. And the last thing that makes Pinterest different is that Pinterest is a visual search engine, and where this comes in is that if you're running ads, you can really find exactly what your specific potential customer wants. So if, let's say, someone is looking for a specific thing, like let's say bohemian accessories, then you can target that. When someone is searching for that specific word, bohemian accessories, your bohemian accessory store is going to pop up. So because of Pinterest being this visual search engine, it really helps you out to put your ads exactly when people are looking for those things. And I could go more and more about all of this, why Pinterest is so great, but I really don't want to bore you too much, so let me get to the next part. So automated content, as I like to call it, or organic content. First of all, organic content still works on Pinterest, which is amazing because you can't really imagine getting any organic traffic from, let's say, Facebook. On Pinterest, however, that is not the case. And if you combine organic traffic with automation tools, which are really cheap and really easy to use, then you can really get a lot of organic traffic. It's not something like, oh, let's have like one Instagram account and let's put a couple of posts on your Instagram account and let's expect that you're going to get a ton of traffic. Here you can actually drive hundreds of thousands of visits just from your account alone, which is absolutely amazing. And I know that a lot of people, they do worry that, oh, I don't want to get into Pinterest making different designs or creating content or whatever it takes, all of these steps. Don't worry about that, because actually it is very easy to outsource. I honestly don't do any of that myself. I get everything outsourced and it is very simple to do. Cool thing about this as well, when it comes to automation, there are a few different methods how you can do this. So there isn't just one way, there are a few different strategies. One of my favorite one is actually creating a sales funnel, because that works great on Pinterest. So what exactly is what I call Pinterest sales funnel? First of all, it's basically creating something that's a little bit more enticing, a little bit more tailored specifically for Pinterest, that is going to get a lot more engagement. So as you can imagine, as you probably know already, some things work for specific platforms. So let's say things that you use for Facebook and things you use for Instagram or things you use for YouTube, those are going to be different kind of things because different content works for different platforms differently. So if you really manage to figure out what works for Pinterest, you can really lower down the cost per click, and it becomes absolutely just insanely cheap to drive traffic to your store. But it's not just about that, because we're creating a funnel. So using that tailored content, you can actually warm up your audience. And I'm not going to go into detail. Again, I have a free Pinterest course on my website where I go deeper into this, what exactly is Pinterest sales funnel. But all of this basically just helps you to warm up your audience a little bit. It helps you to sell to them better, and then you can get them into the funnel a lot easier, and then you can do a bunch of different things. So again, not going to go too deep into this. Let me show you just a quick example. So this is a very simple example just to kind of for you to visualize what I am talking about. So as you can see on the left side, it says there's just a product image and it says free hand sanitizer tag for new baby. So basically they're selling this hand sanitizer, and they do have, as you can see, they actually have 42 reprints. So they got a couple of sales out of this. But then if we look to the right side, as you will see, they have an image that has some writing. It looks more like usual Pinterest design, what you probably won't get at your baby shower. So this is kind of creating curiosity for people to click through and actually see what those things are. Practical baby items list, baby things to buy before birth. So they are selling it as well, but instead of just putting their product, they actually are creating this curiosity and enticing people to click through and go and see this list. And these are, I'm pretty sure once you click through, you actually get sort of a bit more of a sale. They are creating a story, what exactly you need if you have a new baby and all of that. And as you can see, this post has 2,000 reprints compared to this that has only 40. So this works really well. They probably got a couple hundred sales at least from this one post. So this is just a quick example what it works. So don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to stop here now. But if you want me to make more content on how exactly to use Pinterest to drive traffic, to get sales, all of that, do let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to create more videos. By the way, I choose one person every week that I give out one of my courses completely for free. So leave a comment down below, leave Pinterest e-commerce marketing or something like that, and I'll choose one person once a week to give a free course to. Again, if you found this video useful, I would really appreciate if you press thumbs up, subscribe to this YouTube channel, put on notifications to get updates when I release new videos. Stay awesome, and I'll see you soon.